What is going on, guys? This is All Gaming with my review of Naruto chapter 661, and the manga is finally back. And this chapter, it was just so freaking epic. This was definitely a good way to bring back Naruto. So now we see that the QB, it is extracted from Naruto, and we see that his eyes are slowly closing as if he's dying. But quickly, Gar is quick to act as he saves Naruto by using some sand, and he is like very determined to save him. So I'm definitely wondering, what did the QB want Gar to do? 'Cause I'm definitely interested about that. But now we see that the first tail, Shikaku, it is now being absorbed into the ghetto statue along with the other tail beasts. And then we see the 8th tail as well. And he was apologizing to B, for what happened. But I think B is still alive because we see that at one point the Hachibi, it actually did cut off one of his tentacles. So I would imagine that it had a B body in there. So I definitely don't think B is dead. Like, hopefully he's alive. But now that the ghetto statue has all of the tail beasts, we see that all of his eyes are open. So right now it's going to change once again, but it's definitely going to be complete rather than being that ugly monster that we saw a long time ago now at this point. But Madara was saying that right now what he just did, it was all capable, at his current level. But he just did the impossible because this whole war that Obito was doing, he could never get the 8 tail and the 9 tail. But Madara just did that so freaking quick. So even at his current level, Madara is definitely the strongest ninja around. Like, nobody can touch this guy right now. And then we have the White Zetsu. He was saying that right there took a lot longer than a few seconds, but it was definitely a lot faster than what Obito did. And even Madara, he even gave the guys a nickname, or these Zetsus, like they have big nickname, which is called Doku Zetsu, which means invictive, and then we have Josetsu, which means talkative. But Madara was saying, how the guys always talking, like they were talking so normally in front of somebody that should be their master. But he was asking, how the fight over there was going. I'm guessing, with Obito and them, trying to, get the Black Zetsu off of him. But the White Zetsu said something that kind of me worried. He was saying that the insides are, surprisingly good. So that right there, definitely puzzled me. But I'm also, very worried about that. But then we have Tobirama, the Beast's second Hokage, coming in for a sneak attack. And even though, it didn't work, I'm definitely glad to see him again. And we see that, like, Madara is able to basically, make these black rods inside of his body, because we see one coming out of his hand. And when he goes to, impale Tobirama with one, we see a seal on his kunai. And basically, Tobirama pulled a Minato as he teleported to the kunai, and that right there was like definitely epic. I actually wish that we would have seen their fight rather than just skipping over it, because that right there was just epic. Like, now we see where Minato got all this stuff from, because he basically, copied Tobirama and just made it his own. And I'm not saying, that's a bad thing, because Tobirama is clearly, a beast ninja. So the fact that, Minato only improved on his stuff, it definitely, it goes to show you, where he got it from. So that right there was like definitely awesome. But now we have Gara, carrying Naruto somewhere. I'm not sure where he's going, but maybe he's going to Tsunade or Sakura, since they are doing healing after all. So now we go back to Madara and Tobirama, and we see that he has all these black, these black poles inside of him. So that right there was like definitely disappointing. But we know when you're in your Edo Kage form, you cannot bring out your full power. So it does make sense. And even, Madara was saying that, like, this guy, he like, Tobirama always took advantage of like sneak attacks. When the opponent thinks that he's won, that's normally when Tobirama, will actually come in there, for a sneak attack. I'm guessing that's something that he did to most of his enemies. And this guy was actually, once called the fastest shinobi, but because he's in the Edo Tensei form, he cannot bring out his full power, which means that we will probably never get to see his full speed, which is kind of a sad thing. But now that now that Madara is revived and he's at full power, it's like these guys don't even matter to him anymore. And he also made this comment, about him nurturing this new eye of his, but he doesn't know if it'll stick with him. So that right there, definitely made me wonder if he's going to take Sasuke eye, because we go to the next page and we see Sasuke Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan right there. And also, like Sasuke Hawk, I'm definitely glad that he's using that, because for some reason I always liked it. I definitely thought it was cool back when he used it against his fight with Danzo. So it's definitely nice to see him, use it again. But we get this little flashback here of Hashirama. He actually gives Sasuke a jutsu, which is because Madara stole his senjutsu, and there's a technique which can bind him. And so now, because Hashirama can't move because of those, poles inside of him, he wants to give Sasuke this jutsu. And the reason, why he's doing that is because Madara, well, Hashirama thinks that whenever Madara sees Sasuke, he reminded of his own brother, which is why he actually wants him to do it. And I do kind of see it because, him and Uzuna, they actually do look kind of similar. So I would see, why Madara would think that. So it does make sense. And plus, Madara is definitely, kind of going overboard here against Tobirama, because he does want revenge, as he even put one of those poles right in his head. And so we see that like Madara is kind of getting some revenge here, but it really doesn't make much sense, because Tobirama is dead. So it's like you said himself, anything he does to him now it's meaningless, because he's not alive, so he really can't kill him. But I do see that like the Edo Tensei, with the opposing them, it is kind of falling apart, because Madara is putting them in pressure points. So it's like it's messing up their flow of chakra. So I don't think that the Edo Tensei, I don't think that he can like cancel the jutsu. But I do think, he is like slowing it down, or, making it impossible for their bodies to heal, because we actually do see them falling apart. And then we have, Madara here going on like a little speech about, making this world. And he even quotes, Hashirama at some point. But I definitely like how Tobirama, never gave up fighting, because we see that he still had one more sneak attack, but it didn't work because Madara just blocked with a Susanoo. But then Sasuke actually, goes in for the sneak attack, but it doesn't work because his body is stopped midair. So I definitely wonder, what kind of jutsu did Madara use, to stop him? Because now we see that like Madara actually impaled Sasuke with his own sword. And I'm definitely, kind of worried here, because if Sasuke dies, that right there would be a huge shock. But I definitely don't think it's gonna happen. Like I'm pretty sure, this chapter, it's just to build the suspense. But I definitely don't see Sasuke, dying. Now, even though even though it seemed like he took his own sword to the heart, for some reason I just don't see him dying anytime soon, though. But like I said, this chapter, it was definitely a great way to bring Naruto. I definitely liked it. Madara just seems so freaking unbeatable right now. Like, this guy is a true monster, and he's only gonna get better if he actually becomes the host of the Jubi. But as always, guys, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.